Hey everybody, how we doing? It's Pathfinder here. Welcome back for another episode of our Minecraft survival series. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an awesome day. Get to hang out and play a little Minecraft today. So super excited. We got a few things that we need to try and get to. So let's jump right into it. We have a bit of a busy episode today. We need to finish some work that on a build that we started in one of our live streams. So if you've missed any of the live streams recently, which I believe I have done all of this on Twitch. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, if you don't mind, if you want to jump on over and give me a follow and hang out with me over there, you can watch some of the live streams with us. It's been a lot of fun, and I would say so far the transition for streaming to Twitch has been going really well. I'm super excited, and yeah, hopefully you guys can come over and hang out with me. Anyway, the build that we've been working on is the sandcastle, and we have most of it completed, but there's a few things that we need to get done. It is not decorated at all on the inside, and I've got some supplies with me today, so I wanted to run over and do a little decorating in the sandcastle. Now we're gathering up some nether wart because I wanted to put a couple brewing stands over there. I thought the brewing stands would be kind of cool, just because we don't have a lot of areas that we use for brewing at this point in time. So I thought maybe if we added some of those, it'd be kind of neat. One other thing that we're going to need to grab is just a few saplings. I think the saplings will look good in some potted plants for decoration over there, especially the what are they called? Either the acacia or the birch. Is it birch? Well, I can't even think of it. I guess maybe. Anyway, we're going to grab some of the saplings and take it with us, and put them in some flower pots. We'll run over here to our field of trees. They are called birch. Yay, I knew what they were called. So let's take a couple of these. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many we're ultimately going to need. And we'll bring some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And you know what? Maybe we'll bring a few extra of these, because these might end up being really cool. I just now thought of that, growing around the building. It is supposed to be more of a desert landscape, and that is definitely the tree in the desert. So it only makes sense, I suppose, if we went through and added a few of those around the exterior. Oh, it's getting close to night. Let's run over there so you guys can at least see what I'm talking about. It's right over this way. In addition to working on this building and hopefully kind of getting it completed and rounded off, we need to do our subscriber wall today as well. So we'll be doing that here in just a little bit. I'm excited to add some new names to our subscriber wall. We've got a lot of people that have been participating in the chats and in the comments, and I want to make sure that we get them on the wall. So it actually was a lot harder, than it has been. We've had a lot of new subscribers, and we've had a lot of new people joining in. And to narrow it down to 18 was actually really difficult. There is the sandcastle. So we're going to kind of look at it here in just a minute. One of the things I want to do, is jump out and get some sleep. We don't want to be standing out here at nighttime. But hopefully we can go through and get it decorated. And I don't know. I think it's one of those buildings that I've made that ultimately won't be done right away. You can see we've got the fire on the top of it, on that little tower. It's just one of those buildings that I don't think is going to be completed immediately, just because I think it'll take me some time to kind of look at it a little bit more, to really kind of feel it out and see how I want it to be. Anyway, let's get some sleep and we'll check it out. I did post a picture of the building that inspired me to make this on my Twitter account. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you guys can jump over there and give me a follow. And yeah, kind of see the building that gave me a little bit of inspiration for it. It has this big wall all the way around it, along with a couple towers. The main entrance here is just this kind of small boat dock area that we have. And so, yeah, we've got the main tower in the back. We'll pull up to the boat dock, jump out, and as you come in, we have this little courtyard here. I thought this was kind of a cool little idea. This was kind of the way it's sunken down in, and it has all this deep foliage here and flowers and bushes with kind of the water running down the sides. Is a little bit of a takeoff of a set in the show Game of Thrones, from the Temple in Dorne. Not exactly the same, not even close, I guess, if you were to look at a picture. But the idea kind of came from the photo that I looked at, and yeah, and that set, because I like that show, that series. Anyway, so you'll notice, one of the first things you'll notice is that the grass is different colors, green and brown. That's because, of course, I managed to build this thing right down the middle in between the two 16 by 16 chunks. So that's desert, that's grassland, and yeah, there you go, two different colors. So we'll run through here. I really like this waterway, and I left the blocks open underneath, and so it extends into this room. And I thought this room right here would be a room that we could turn into a brewing room. We added these really tall windows along the inside, as well as the details of the chiseled sandstone with the creeper faces, which I love. And then we'll climb up the ladder, and we've just got two smaller rooms up here. We have one room that's really just kind of closed off, and then we have our upper room, which has the larger windows and the balcony. When you come out on the balcony, it kind of gives you an interesting perspective of our world. We don't really have anything over in this direction, so for us to really be able to get over here and kind of get a look at some of the buildings from this angle, I thought was kind of cool. Gives you a look at the courtyard. You can really see the disparity, the difference between the green and the brown. So anyway, yeah, and we'll run in and jump on this and go up top. And up here we've got the double layer fire. We've got one on top and one in the middle. But this is just kind of a lookout tower. You can see the mansion over there off to the right. Our spawn point is right over there, like right there. And we're eventually going to be going over there and working on a build. I believe that area is going to be where we're going to make our castle. I'd like to make the castle right on spawn. So anyway, I don't know when we're going to get started on that project, but we'll try and get it done soon. So yeah, this is the sandcastle. So let's jump down, and we brought a ton of materials with us. Now I can't decide if I want this room to be the brewing room, or if I want this lower room to be the brewing room. I was kind of thinking that this room might be the brewing room. As you can see, we've got tons of different supplies with us to really be able to kind of shape this the way that we want it to. We've got the signs to be able to add the names on the wall here in a little bit. But I wasn't 100% sure how I wanted this to look, so I may take a break right here and kind of sit and think about it. I want to play around with some of the different blocks, whether it be the sandstone or the stone brick, and just kind of get an idea of what the layout would be and what I want it to look like. So I'll be right back, you guys, and we'll have a better idea of how we want to decorate the sandcastle. So when you come in, pardon the dirt on the floor, because I was just putting in our dark oak ceiling. You come in and we'll have the two brewing stands with the netherwort growing along the side here, which I think is kind of a cool purpose for this room. I definitely like it. Let's see if we can't go through, and really what I want to do is add some sort of beams. I want there to be some sort of beams kind of running through the top of this that we can hang some lights off of. And I'm guessing that, I don't know if I want them to be suspended, like where they're hanging even lower, or if I want them based off of this. Oh, that's not wood. What in the world? So let's take a look at it and see. Because this might look decent. It might give it kind of the 3D feel that I was hoping for. In the end, I don't want to make a chandelier in here, because I don't feel like a chandelier is really appropriate for this room. But I do want to have some sort of lights hanging down from the roof or from the ceiling of this. So let's put these in and see how this ultimately is going to look. I think it's off of that one, right? And there. And did we get over far enough to where we missed the ladder? I think that was the purpose of lining it up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. Shovel. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So really, like I said, I want it to be somewhat simple. I think maybe what we'll do is, do we just want to hang like one series of lights, or I think maybe even 4? I don't know. Let's take a look at it and see. We don't need these items right now. We're going to use the fence, the glowstone, and the trapdoors. So I want to make sure I stay true to it being kind of an old looking building. The sandcastle, right? So lights, if I hang a light from these points, it's basically going to be like right where you're trying to climb up. If I hang a light from these points, it'll be uneven. So I'm trying to decide here what's going to make the most sense for us. Let me see if I can't sort this out. Well, we didn't go with a chandelier, like I was saying. I went with something that was very simple. I didn't want it to be real ornate and complicated. And I put the trapdoors on the bottom, but I don't think I like the way it looks. When you come in the room, I don't know. I just can't decide. Can't decide if I like it or if I like just the glowstone exposed. So you guys tell me. We can change it. We can go with either one. I'm going to leave it exposed right now, and we'll go with that. I love soul sand. I love the faces and the soul sand going with the faces in the rest of the room. I really like that a lot. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I think this room for now is done. So let's run up and take a look at these other two rooms. Let me in, let me in. So this room I thought should have more of the kind of the utility items, you know, furnace, crafting table, maybe bookshelves, something along those lines. So let's put some of this stuff down and see what we think. I feel like crafting table and furnace should go over here. I guess I can't even pick that up right now. That seems about right. And then let's see here. I like the idea of having some bookshelves up here. I don't know why, but I feel like this should have some bookshelves. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. Definitely a big sneeze there. I think I like... Oh man. Do I have the wrong sandstone? I thought I had the chiseled sandstone. Well, we're definitely going to need a chest up here, which, what do we think, you guys? Chest here, like a double, too cluttered. Let's go grab the actual sandstone that I want. That, for whatever reason, who knows why, feels better to me as far as the spacing goes. So we can put that there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that works better for me. And then over here is where we can put down our chest. And I guess we can do a double chest under the window. I think that's about it. That's kind of all I'm feeling for this room. I don't want to overdo it. It's got everything that it needs, so it seems to be pretty functional. I like the bookshelves. I like that. I want to be able to look out the windows. Let's move on up. Oh, we forgot to do lighting. We can't have torches on the ground. That's terrible. That's an embarrassment. So we'll take the rest of these and plant these acacias outside. Is it almost nighttime? It is almost nighttime. Crazy. Not there. How about there and there? And that way we can have it symmetrically. Symmetrical? Symmetrically. I feel like I just made up a word. Symmetrically. Maybe it is symmetrically as a word. And then let's do a bed, and to stay with our symmetry, let's put another bed, a double bed right there underneath the window. Well, that's kind of cool. So we've got our double bed there. We need, what, a table? This. That looks good to me. We're going to need something else up here. We're going to need a chest. Every bedroom needs a chest, right? So I guess we can put it in the corner. Unless... let's put some bookshelves in here as well. I think a bedroom should probably have some bookshelves. And that might be it. I don't know. The lighting is so weird. It's like it wants to work and then it wants to go away. You know, I'm actually fine with the torches. I like the torches on a build like this. The question is whether or not we should put some torches on the outside of this or not. So, I think the only other thing we could do in this room is maybe build like a little wooden table. Like a dark wooden table right over here. Or have a dark wooden table over here. But I actually I'm not really disliking this at all. Let's see. We can take an item frame. We could hang a picture in here somewhere. No? Because look, we got torches everywhere. I don't think that this room is going to justify that. What about this room? Will this room justify? Again, I don't see anywhere that I would want to put it. Now here, that looks like a place for an item frame. That 100% looks like a place for an item frame. Now, what we want to be in the item frame is another story. Could do... Oh, it's so much symmetry. So much symmetry. But that's okay. I like it. We're going to go with it. I think our decorating for right now is probably done with this building. I really like the way it looks, and I think that's the way we're probably going to end up leaving it for right now. Can we put down one of these trees right here, and maybe one right there? And I don't think there's any grass on this other side. Nope, no grass. So we'll leave those two planted right there like that. And there we go. Let's add one more across here. I don't want it to get in the way of the building, but I'd kind of like for it to be over here. All right. Sandcastle. I like it. I think it's kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are digging the sandcastle or not. You get it? Digging the sandcastle? That was terrible. Okay. So, I think we're going to leave it, and I think that's going to do it for this episode for now. What we're going to do is we need to run over to our subscriber hall and add some names to the subscriber wall over there. I think that's probably the plan now. So let's head on over that way. Alright, you know what? I will meet you guys over there. Okay, so let's run over to the subscriber hall, you guys. Let's take a quick look at the before and after. So here we are in the subscriber hall. We've got our YouTube button on the wall. We've got our dragon head on display. We are proudly in the Dallas Med 65 subscriber hall. And we're going to be adding 18 more names to the wall. If your name does not get on the wall this time, don't worry. I put people on every 10 episodes, and look at all the space. Everywhere there's a blue chunk is space for subscribers. So yeah, we are going to add our 18 names today, and for the purposes of keeping with the theme of symmetry, they're going to go right here on this wall. So yeah, let's take a look at it here in just a minute. Okay, you guys, so here are the new additions to the subscriber wall. We're going to do this in no particular order again. And if your name did not get on the wall, don't worry, just keep hanging out in the comments and in the streams. And the next area that we will fill in will be right here when you walk in right in the main door. So that'll be our next spot, you guys. But let's look at who made it on this time. So we have Stonebeard, we have Vargas Winter, Bryce D, Blissful Kitty, Timbo, Zoldan 716, JKBJCB Plays, the Block Ness Monster. I know it's all supposed to be one word, Block Ness, but it wouldn't fit. Pam Lewis, T4E, Nix and Kicks the Gamer, Adidas Gangster the Gamer, Griffith, Orrin Harris, William T.Y. Tube, Loogie Bear Game, Ben Marquette, and Jace Gamer, Jace's King. Thank you so much to all of you. Without you guys right here on this wall, I wouldn't really have a channel. You guys really inspire me to put out videos and to continue to stream and continue to try and make better content. And I just can't thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all of the support. I really appreciate it, everyone. And I think that'll do it, you guys. I will see you in the next episode. We will be doing our subscriber survival world tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Friday night. I guess that'll be tonight because the video will go out on Friday. So tonight at 9 p.m. Friday, we're going to do the subscriber survival. I will be streaming on Twitch, you guys, and we're getting closer and closer to that face cam. Just a few more followers, and we'll be there. So come on over, give me a follow, watch on Twitch as me and all of the amazing subscribers run around in our subscriber world. All right, everybody. Remember, always make your own path. Bye-bye.